Extravagant anniversary dinner only to be told, sorry, you're not on the list. Leave. Then they rang security and told them, throw this beggar out. So I turned away, quietly canceled every payment, party, and trip. $62,000 in total. Minutes later, my phone blew up with 36 missed calls, and someone came knocking at my door. I went to my parents. Have you ever been completely blindsided by betrayal? Like a punch to the gut you never saw coming? Because just last month I, Mackenzie Morgan, found myself standing at my parents' 40th anniversary party, a party I'd shelled out $18,000 for, only to hear my own father point at me and hiss to security, "Get this beggar out of here." Yeah, you heard that right. Beggar. It broke me, but it also changed everything. And if you've ever felt like your family's personal ATM, trust me, you're going to want to hear how I finally broke free. Growing up, I was the quiet middle child, constantly overshadowed. My older sister, Heather, was the golden child, blonde, beautiful, a cheerleader, always celebrated with parties and expensive gifts. Then there was Eric, the spoiled baby brother, the only boy who could do no wrong, despite constantly getting into trouble. And me? I was just Mackenzie, the studious, responsible one, always desperate for a sliver of the approval that came so effortlessly to them. When I brought home straight A's, my mother would simply say, "That's expected of you, Mackenzie." No praise, no celebration. Just expectation. When I won the state math competition in high school, my father barely nodded before asking if I could tutor Eric in algebra since I was so good at it. It became clear very early on, I had to work twice as hard for half the recognition. This pattern only intensified as we got older. My parents footed the bill for Heather's private university education, where she barely scraped by with C's. Me? I earned a partial scholarship to State University and worked 2 jobs just to cover the rest. And when I graduated with honors in finance, proud as punch. Not a single family member showed up. Why? Because Eric needed help moving into his new apartment. The gut punch was real, even then. After college, I started at the bottom of a financial advisory firm, grinding out 70-hour weeks. I was relentless. Within 5 years, I'd built a client base strong enough to open my own practice. Specializing in tech industry investments in Seattle's booming market paid off big. By 30, I was making more money than I had ever dreamed. And that's exactly when the calls started coming in more frequently. "Mackenzie, your father and I are struggling with the mortgage since he cut back his hours," my mother would say, her voice dripping with that specific tone, a saccharine mix of entitlement and manufactured desperation. It started as just this month, then it was 6 months, then a year. Soon, I was paying their entire mortgage. Then Eric needed seed money for his first business venture, a food truck he abandoned after 3 months. Then his second, an app that never made it past concept. Then his third, a coffee shop he lost interest in the moment the novelty wore off. And Heather? Her wedding was a financial nightmare. As maid of honor, I was expected to pay for a bachelorette party in Vegas. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.